the strengths, experiences, and skills in the best possible way. So let's begin by defining what a resume is. A resume is basically a concise document which summarizes your qualifications, education, skills, experiences relevant to a particular job. Like it's your personal marketing tool, a snapshot like which communicates who you are, what you have done, and why you are the right candidate for the job. So these are the following key components which we are going to discuss. Mainly is the summary of qualification. This section basically highlights your educational background and relevant skills. This is the opportunity to showcase what you have bring to the table, right? Like in an objective or accomplishment section here, you can explain your career goals or highlight your past achievements. And in a purpose of a resume is is basically the primary goal is to secure an interview where you can expand on the information provided. So a resume must not just list your past jobs, but it should also include your extracurricular activities and leadership experiences or any other accomplishments that like set you apart. And if we talk about the attention span, keep in mind that most resumes are scanned by hiring managers in just 20 to 30 seconds. So it's essential that your resume must be well organized, impactful, and easy to read. So this is the example of a resume. We will now further discuss like how we can like prepare a good resume. So now let's consider your resume. Let's consider your resume for from the employer's perspective. It's important to understand what employers are looking for when they read your resume. Employers are not just looking at your skills; like they want to know what can you do for me? How can you help improving my operations? Can you make me money, save time, or keep my customers happy or not? So your resume must demonstrate that you can answer these questions effectively. It's not enough to just show that you have skills. You need to showcase how your skills have led to measurable success. Like when writing your resume, think about results and impacts. For example, instead of just saying I managed a team, you could say I lead a team of 10 and increased productivity by 25% through improved workflow processes. Employers want candidates who bring values to their organizations. So make sure your resume demonstrates how your previous experiences and skills align with the company's goal. So in short, your resume is not just a list of your experiences, it's a story of how you can contribute to the company's successes. There are two main types of resume that we will discuss today. First one is the chronological resume, and the other one is functional resume. So these two types have different formats and are suited for different career situations. Let's dive into each one. Chronological resume. This is the most common and widely used type of resume. It lists your work experiences in reverse chronological order, like starting with your most recent job and going backward. The chronological format works well if you have consistent work history and want to highlight your career progression over time. So it also it's ideal like if you are staying in the same field or industry, then you have to like go for a chronological resume. And if we discuss of the functional resume, that functional resume basically focuses on skills and accomplishments rather than work history. So this format is particularly useful if you are changing careers or like swapping your careers, right? Like if you have a gap in your work history or if your job title doesn't fully represent your skill set, then you can use functional resumes. So instead of detailing each job you have had, you must should list skills and achievements with minimal emphasis on when and where they gained. Okay. So now we will. If you have a experience of less than 5 years, then you must go with the chronological resumes. So now we will discuss how the chronological resume should be. So the chronological resume is the most widely accepted format, and it is what most employers are familiar with. So now we will discuss in next slide what and how its structure should be. In its structure, we will like firstly cover work experience, then job title, company name, dates of employment, and as we can see that we have to we have to like list everything in it. So basically it focuses on the key duties like you have performed in each role, and most importantly highlight your achievement. So employers want to know how you contributed to the company's success. So the chronological resume is best for people with a solid progressive career history in the same field or industry. So if we talk about its advantages, it's the easiest format to prepare, especially if you have a clear, continuous or career path. So employers can easily follow your work history and track your career development over time, whereas it has some disadvantages as well. Like it doesn't hide flaws in work history, such as like if you are swapping jobs, then job changes or gaps uh, you have to be mentioned. So it doesn't allow flexibility to change objective to something different from your experience. So these are the disadvantages of it. S- okay. So this slide basically highlights the suggested order for structuring your resume in a way that flows logically and which is easy for employers to read. But you can like design your resume in any order. That is not a big deal. So we will cover like how you can format your resume. So, this order is designed to help you emphasize the most important information while ensuring that the resume is neat and organized. So, we will start with the contact information. So, always place your contact information at the top of your resume. This section should be easy to find so that employers can contact you easily. This includes your full name, phone number, email address, your LinkedIn profile, if it is applicable. So make sure your contact details are up to date and professional, especially your email address. And then objective or career profile. This section provides employers with a quick snapshot of your career goals or your unique qualifications. If you use an objective, keep it concise, like 1 to 2 sentences, and specific to the job you are applying for. If you choose a career profile, you can use 3 to 5 sentences to summarize your experience, key skills, and career achievements. The education section is where you list your academic background. So start with your most recent degree and work backward. Include the degree, institution name, location, and graduation date. In the work experience section, this section is basically the heart of your resume. So list all relevant work experiences in a reverse chronological order, like starting with the most recent job. Include your job title, company name, location, dates of employment. Under each job list, like key responsibilities and accomplishments using bullet points or in a 1 to 2 line, and focus on results and use action verbs. And then summary skills and then co-curricular activities. If you are a recent graduate or someone with limited work experience, you can add a section for co-curricular activities. Include any volunteer work, internships, or leadership roles in student organizations. There is a great way to showcase your initiative, like leadership skills and ability to contribute to a community or any organization. So now we will discuss in detail every section. We will in this section we will go over the contact details, which is very crucial because it allows employers to easily reach out to you. These details should be clear, professional, and up to date. Essential formations which must be included is full name. This should be your full legal name as it appears on your official documents. Make sure it's prominent and easy to find at the top of the resume. And then you can add address. You can choose to include your like full address, but many modern resumes only require the city, state, and a zip code. So if you are applying to jobs in a different location, it's okay to leave this out. So then city, state, zip code. If you choose to include your address, ensure that the city's state and postal codes are correct. Phone number and then your phone number. So this is the most direct way for employers to contact you. So ensure it's a number you are frequently available on, and it must be uh, on every time. So consider using a professional voicemail greeting in case you miss a call. So for email address, in same wise, choose an email address that sounds professional, and ideally it should be a variation of your name. So professional, and if we come towards a professional affiliation, for example, if you have a LinkedIn profile or an online portfolio, make sure to include those links as well, because this allows the employer to easily learn more about you and your professional background. So, the objective or career profile. So, the objective or career profile section basically helps set the stage for the rest of your resume. Like it gives the employer a snapshot of your career goals and how your experience aligns with the job. So, for objective, a brief 1 to 2 sentence statement that specifies the job title you are seeking and why you are a strong candidate. It should focus on the company and position you are applying for, like showing that you are clear about your career direction. For example, like if seeking the position of software developer at any corp where I can utilize my skills in Python and JavaScript to contribute to innovative software development. So, for career profile, a short 3 to 5 sentence paragraph that provides a snapshot of your skills, experiences, and accomplishments. This section should highlight your strengths and values you bring to the role. So, it allows you to showcase your unique qualifications for that job without going into too much detail. For example, like you can mention experienced software engineer with over 5 years of experience in web development, and you can showcase your skills like proficient in Python, JavaScript, HTML with a strong track record of improving application of efficiency. You have to like show your passion, like you are passionate about building scalable and user friendly applications. Okay, so the skill section is where you list the qualifications and competencies you possess that are directly related to the job you are seeking. So it's important to highlight the strengths that make you a standout candidate. So following are the type of skills which must include, if we talk about the technical skills, these are the hard skills that directly related to your field, like such as programming languages, software tools, technical certifications. So, for example, if you're applying for a software development job, list your knowledge of languages like Python, JavaScript, or any frameworks like React. So be specific and use the exact terminology that employers uses in the job description. And so far as the soft skills, these are the personal and attributes like communication, problem solving, and teamwork that are valuable across all industries. So highlight that soft skills that are most relevant to the job. For example, if the job requires a lot of collaboration, uh, emphasize your teamwork skills at that point, right? So, as far as the certifications, include any relevant certifications you have acquired. These can be industry specific qualifications or like Google Analyst certification. You can mention project management professional or any other certificate you have get. So these certifications add credibility to your expertise and like make your resume more appealing to potential employer. So remember to keep the list concise and relevant to the position you are applying for. Don't overwhelm the employer with irrelevant skills. Education. So, the education section gives employers insight into your academic background and sets the foundation for your career qualification. So, list your educational background in reverse chronological order, like start with your most recent degree and work backward. What now we will see like what to include and what to not. So, degree, mention the full name of the degree you earned, like for example, Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, right? And then institution name, always include the name of the university or educational institution where you have studied, and then specify the city and country where the institution is located, and then indicate the date you graduated. If you are still studying, mention your expected graduation date. So, for example, we can see the example is mentioned here, like for degree, we have mentioned the Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, institution name University of Engineering and Technology, and location was Taxila, Pakistan. And for graduation date, you can mention your date graduation. So if you have multiple degrees, list them in order from the most recent to the oldest. For higher education, for example, master's or PhD, include relevant coursework or projects that show specialized knowledge related to the job you are applying for. So, and if you are a recent graduate with limited like work experience, your education section should be more detailed. If you have several years of experience, you can keep this section quite concise. Work experience. So the work experience section is one of the most critical components of your resume. It highlights your career progression, the roles you have held, and the skills and accomplishments gained from each section. So the structure for work experience should be like a job title, which clearly states your role in the company. So make it easy for the employer to know your position, and then a company name include the name of the organization where you worked, specify the city and the country where the company is located, mention your start and end dates, ideally in month or year format, and then responsibilities and achievements. This section is where you describe your key duties, but also emphasize your achievements, like focus on how you contributed to the company and highlight results with specific examples or metrics, like where possible metrics, you can add them. So, like for example, if we talk about like increased team productivity by 20% through improved communication and task delegation. So if you have had several jobs, prioritize the most relevant roles and consider them to the position you are applying for. So ensure your job descriptions are action oriented and starting with words like managed, led, designed. So must use action words. So this is an example of how you can represent your work experience. Like for job title, it's software developer, company name Tech Solution, location Islamabad, Pakistan, date of employment, and for as the responsibilities and achievements, you used action verbs like developed and maintained web applications using JavaScript and Python, collaborated with cross-functional teams to design and implement new features, and again an action work which is reduced, like reduced application load time by 30% through code optimization. So this example not only lists the job title and company name, but it also emphasizes the impact you had, so using specific numbers and results to demonstrate your contribution. So always try to focus on like results when possible, as they help employers to see the real value you can bring to their organization. So structure and consistency. So structure and consistency are key when formatting your resume. A clean, organized resume helps hiring managers quickly assess your qualification. So these are following are the suggestion for formatting, like font. For font, use 10 to 12 point font size, and it should be readable, but not too large or small. Use bold for important sections like your name and positions, because this draw attention to the key details. And for dates, be clear and consistent with dates. List your work experience and education in month or year format. And for paper color, always use white paper for your resume to ensure it's professional. Don't use multicolors because it doesn't give a good impact. So, if, as spacing is concerned, keep the spacing between sections clear and consistent, typically like 1 to 2 line spacing. So, these formatting guidelines ensure that your resume remains professional and easy to navigate, which like making it more likely that an employer will read it through all your qualifications. So when writing your resume, it's important to use short, concise, and impactful statements. Use bullet points to make the content easier to read. Bullet points allow because bullet point basically allows employers to quickly scan your achievements and quantify achievements wherever possible, such as using numbers or percentages to show your impact. For example, increase sales by 15% or reduce processing time by 30%. So, and avoid personal pronouns like I or me. Focus on the action and outcome rather than the personal pronoun. For example, instead of saying I managed a team, say managed a team of 10 to complete projects on time and within budget. Start your bullet points with action verbs. Always start your bullet points with action verbs to convey any accomplishments and an initiative. And following we have following action verb examples we can see mentioned here. These are administrated, arranged, chaired, managed, like this. So this will make your resume like sound dynamic and result oriented. Uh, okay, emailing and scanning tips. So emailing and scanning your resume is just as important as the content. So make sure your resume is easy to read both for a human and for ATS software. And for fonts, stick to conventional fonts like Arial, Tehama, or Times New Roman. But you can use Verdana as well. But you must keep in mind that these fonts are widely used and compatible with most systems. So for font size, use 10 to 12 points for the body text, and this size ensures readability while not taking up too much space. So avoid excessive formatting like bold, italics, and underlining unless absolutely necessary. So this keeps your resume clean and professional. And for file format, always save and send your resume as a PDF because this ensures that the formatting stays intact when viewed on different devices. So, all for keywords, I must say that use industry-specific keywords like which are relevant to that specific job description. Because many companies use ATS to filter your resume, so including the right keywords will help your resume pass through these filters. So, additional tips. So here are final a few final tips to make your resume even stronger, like all cover letter and follow up. So always attach a personalized cover letter when submitting your resume because the cover letter should explain why you are interested in the role and how your qualifications make you a good fit. And for as far as the second tip is concerned, I must say that after the interview, always send a thank you letter because a thank you letter express appreciation for the opportunity. So this shows professionalism and gratitude. And a thank you letter must be simple, thoughtful note which reaffirms that you are interested in that role. So these tips can help you stand out as a professional who is both like thorough and polite. In conclusion, I'll say that your resume is your personal marketing tool and it's essential to make a strong first impression. So, we have covered the critical components of a resume, including contact details, career profile, skills, work experiences, and formatting. Ensure that your resume is clear, concise, and professional, and tailor it to the job you're applying for. By following these guidelines, you will be on your way to creating a resume that stands out and help you secure the interview. Uh, Thank you. But before this, I will show you a resume sample.
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. The certificate link has been shared in the chat box. It's active only for 10 minutes. Kindly fill out the form. You may continue, ma'am.
Uh, you can see the sample of a resume. I can show you the sample. You can see that the contact details are mentioned at the top with the name, contact details, email with the LinkedIn profile, and then you can see education section with the um, highly qualified with my most high qualification, then my bachelor's, and then I added my professional work experiences with my most recent job, and then the job I had done before my um, earlier, and then like in a chronological, I added them all. And similarly with the academic experiences, I added the projects which like aligned with my job position, and then some extracurricular activities, then honors and awards, and then you can add like some additional skills. So this was all for today. And if you have any questions, you may ask. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now we will start the question and answer session. And if you have a question, ask now.
Mm.
It's now time to wrap up this amazing webinar. A heartfelt thank you to our speaker, Ma'am Sana Niazi, for honoring us with her presence. Your knowledge has truly uplifted the bar and inspired us all. I would also like to thank you all of the attendees for being part of this insightful session. We really hope this webinar gave you something meaningful to think about your journey. Stay safe, stay positive, take care.